Welcome to DoLallyCrafts.com. Today we're going to be releasing 4 different videos which are my June card class featuring Playful Palette Designer Series paper that's come out in a new paper stack. Absolutely gorgeous, using 4 of our new ink colours for 2016-2018. We have Emerald Envy, Peekaboo Peach, Sweet Sugar Plum, what's the other one? Flirty Flamingo. It also utilises Blushing Bride and Basic Black, as well as Very Vanilla. Now, for the June card class, I asked for you to purchase 3 items from my store. The first is the Happy Happenings stamp set, then the archival stamp pad in Basic Black. There's 2 actual archival ink pads. There's the Basic Black and Basic Grey. This month we're using the Basic Black. And then, as you can see, I've been using a lot of rhinestones lately, so you needed to order the Jules Basic Rhinestones. And that's it. Now, hopefully in your stash you already have stamp blocks. Everything that you will need to make these cards, apart from what I've listed there, will be found in the little plastic bags that were mailed out. Hopefully in your own stash you've got snail, glue dots, Stampin' Dimensionals, a bone folder, paper snips, as well as the stamp blocks, because that will be what you'll require for these cards. Okay, we'll start off with the first one. This is normally a side fold card, but this one is actually going to be made as a side fold card. So we'll open it up, and inside, to start off with, you have two strips of paper in the Playful Palette, which will be popped inside top and bottom of the card. So just pop those in to start off with. So one at the top here, and one at the bottom, just to finish off your card. And we will stamp the sentiment inside. The outside sentiment says thank you, the inside says for always being there for me. So we'll just stamp that in the centre there. And I have also provided a heap of little punched flowers that came out of our Blossom Bunch Punch. I think that's what this one's called. I think. And so we can pop these flowers just around the inside sentiment, like so. Glue dots. Now, a lot of people use their paper piercer to manipulate their glue dots. I don't. I use a craft knife, which is what I first started card making with, and I'm so used to using this now. So we just pop those around the sentiment, and you've still got, as you can see, you've still got plenty of room inside there to write your to and from and a small message. Okay, so we'll move to the outside. The outside, we have this beautiful painter's palette back. You've got the sequential dots on the Sweet Sugar Plum. So I'll just pop that down like so. And you've also got another 3 flowers, but we'll just leave them there so I don't lose them. And pop the card aside for a moment. You will have a punched scallop circle, and that's in Sweet Sugar Plum, and then just a normal 2-inch circle that I will provide, and that's for the sentiment to go on the outside of your card. So once more with the Basic Black, and we just stamp the thank you off to the side there. Beautiful. Okay, so that's all of our stamping done actually. So I'll just flip that over, put some snail on the back, and we just pop that into the centre of our scallop circle. Now we take the medium-sized rhinestones and just pop one in the centre of each of these extra flowers. I just push them down a little bit to give them a little bit of extra dimension, and then using glue dots and my craft knife once again to lift them up and just pop them around the sentiment like so. Believe it or not, the card is almost finished. So there we go, there's the sentiment done. Now you also get a 1-inch strip of vellum and an extra strip of the patterned paper. And with your paper snips, find the 1/2 inch measurement, just eyeball it on the vellum and make a, say, a 1/2 to a quarter inch to 1/2 inch, or almost a centimetre slice up the middle, and then from each corner go into the centre and just flag the ends like so. I don't know whether you can see that. You can see that against there? Yep. Like a fishtail, and do the same on the other side. The centre, then end to end. If you have a square punch or a hexagonal punch, you can use those to flag the ends, and then you do exactly the same on this small piece of the small strip of patterned paper. Just flag both ends. Now the DSP is double-sided, so you've got patterns on both sides. As I said, you've got the very vanilla dots all over the sweet sugar plum on one side, and then on the side that has the squares, we're just going to put some snail so that we're actually showcasing the other side of the paper. We'll just bring that down like so, snailing this bit down. We'll put 3 dimensionals across the paper like so, and just peel those off. Peel the backing of the dimensionals off. And then pop that about 1/3 of the way down your card. Now with the thank you piece, make sure that you've got it so that you're reading it straight, and just flip it over, because we want to be able to put the dimensionals on the back of this so that they straddle that middle banner. So top and bottom, then peel off the backing and just pop another dimensional on top of the first one, because you've already got the height of 1 there, so you need to have a double height, otherwise this will bend over the top. So there we go. Whoops. And then that will straddle over the top very nicely, and that is your first card done. I'll just zoom in a little bit and hopefully you'll be able to see that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first card in our June online card class. I will be back shortly with card number 2. Thank you.